Hey guys, this is Unipsa Fans here, and today I'm giving you guys my thoughts on the Toyota Owners 400 at Richmond that was yesterday. So once again, I apologize for this being a day late. Just decided just to film it the next day since I didn't feel like filming it last night. So yeah, hope you guys understand that there. So anyways, let's start here. So as we know, at the end of this race, we thought it was like to be a battle between Byron and Truex for the win. But thanks to a caution from Tyler Reddick, Larson managed to get the lead on pit road, and he managed to pull through and managed to get his first win of 2023. But one driver you can see finishing behind him is the number 9 car of Josh Berry. Honestly, I didn't even think Berry was going to get second today. One point he spun out at one point, and around stage 2, and I just didn't think he was going to get second, but thanks to a strategy he did along with McDowell and Gilliland, he just managed to pull the right strategy and managed to get second in this race, and only a part-time start here, since of course he's filling in for Chase Elliott's. But I mean that's very impressive for Josh Berry. Seriously, I really thought he was actually going to pull off an upset victory. I like Larson since he's in my top 5 favorites, but yeah, it would have been so cool to see Josh Berry win, because it's very rare to see a substitute driver win. I'm not sure we've ever had a substitute driver win before, but yeah, I'm just gonna have to look back on that there. I think another one was Jamie McMurray, 2002, if I'm right, since I saw that from yesterday. So yeah, just that's what I think right there. Just it would have been so cool if Josh Berry would have won, but second overall is good enough for him there. But yeah, I think his best finish was around the top 15 back at Phoenix, or I think it was 10th or something. I'll look back there since wasn't really did not look back on Phoenix that much though. But yeah, but of course I did a race review for that there. And of course, other drivers here in the top 5 besides Larson and Berry are Chastain, Bell, and Harvick. And even McDowell even got 6th in this after staying out for a little bit until the caution. So that strategy worked for him as well. And yeah, but overall though, I would overall consider this race better than other Richmond races I've seen before, because I'm being honest when I say this here, Richmond is not one of my favorite tracks here, because it just seems like a boring track to me. It's not like Bristol and Martinsville. Of course, Bristol is my favorite short track. But yeah, Bristol's my favorite short track, and Richmond is my least favorite short track. But this race though was better though, since of course I had that new package, and I would think it performed better. I'm going to see how it performs at Bristol and Martinsville. Of course we're going to the Bristol dirt race this week, but we'll see how they do on concrete Bristol when we go there in September. But yeah, so that's months away though. So yeah, but. Yeah, but overall though, this race performed better though than other Richmond races in the past. Definitely better than the 2020 race, since that race, in my opinion, was very boring. And yeah, but also I'm talking about incidents that were from yesterday. There were a couple here, at one point JJ Ely got spun out by Denny Hamlin, and then of course Josh Berry spin. Trying to think here. And even Noah Gragson hit the wall, and he was the only DNF from the race. And then there was that incident with Tyler Reddick, and at the final caution was also the incident between Byron and Bell, where from what I heard, Bell had some sort of a push from Chastain. I need to look back on the replays from that there, but from what he said about Chastain there, he said that Chastain pushed him, and Bell ended up running into Byron, which caused Byron to spin out, which Byron was probably the dominant car from yesterday besides Truex and Hamlin, which Truex fell back on that final restart, and Hamlin ended up getting a penalty, which costed him. Not to mention his pit crew was even slow too. But yeah, I just mean, yeah, so both of them did not get top tens from that there. So yeah, but yeah, and Byron, I don't know where he ended up, but I think it was outside the top 20 or in the top 20. I'm gonna have to look back though. So yeah, but yeah, I mean that's out there, and not to mention that even early on the race where Stenhouse was running in the top five, but then after pit stops though I mean the brakes apparently on his car were not working right, and then apparently it was fluid leaking. I mean, you guys of course know I do not like Stenhouse, so yeah, I mean, afterwards he was just stuck at the back and was 15 laps down by the end of this race here. I mean, yeah, I mean, I knew for a fact he was not even going to get up there since Richmond is a tricky track to get unlapped, especially since it's a short track, especially, and not to mention that most of the cars after the top 20 were a lap down or 2 laps down. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, but that's that there. So yeah, and so, I mean, but once again, though, I mean, this race was overall not that bad here, but I mean, and not to mention that the stage winners were Byron and Hamlin, so yeah, and so, I mean, but overall, though, I mean, this race was good, I would say, so yeah, but once again, I'm glad to see how the short track package would perform with the other short tracks, which are Martinsville and Bristol. I mean, Bristol Dirt's coming up, though, but just, of course, that's a dirt race, but then afterwards, Martinsville, which that race is actually going to be before my 18th birthday. Which, yes, my 18th birthday is coming up soon. So yeah, looking forward to that there. So yeah, but yeah, so I mean, but that's out there, and yeah, and other drivers here. Even I actually noticed Chandler Smith, who was making his Cup debut today after missing the Daytona 500. Yeah, he raced today and finished inside the top 20. So yeah, I mean, good for him. And my driver Kyle Busch finished 14th, which, yeah, I mean, he was just not having the best car today since feels like the runs he had was just not the best. So yeah, just I mean, a up and down day for Kyle Busch, I would say. I mean, especially after Coda since he finished second there, which you guys of course know I was there. So yeah, so yeah, but I mean that's what I have to say there. So yeah, I mean just once again, no, just not a bad race here, but yeah, hopefully, like maybe the August race will be better since they'll be coming back in August since Richmond doesn't have a playoff race anymore. So yeah, but so we'll just find out what happens when they come back in August for Richmond if that race will be better. So yeah, and of course I decided to use diecast for this one here since I just felt like it, but maybe Bristol Dirt will consist of the pictures, but we'll find out. So yeah, but those are just my thoughts there on the race here. So yeah, and just so you guys know, for videos this week, I actually have 2 train videos coming out today, which I actually filmed them on April Fool's Day in Temple, which one of them will consist of Burlington 2873, which I've seen that engine before, and the other one will be a coal train that I actually filmed. So yeah, I mean both of those I filmed in Temple on Saturday, so you can expect 2 videos of trains coming out today, and maybe an extra, but I don't know. And yeah, I'll also try and film some more trains this week though before the next race at Bristol Dirt, which yeah, it's gonna be on Easter this time again. So yeah, but we'll just find out how that race will go though, since yeah. And then the next week though, you guys may know I'm traveling to California for a few days before Martinsville. So I mean just so hope you guys understand that there. So yeah, and not to mention that also recently I also got a new tripod. So yeah, expect new videos with that new tripod. So yeah, so hope you guys are excited for that there. So yeah, so anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.